Hello traders, welcome back to the video. And in today's video tutorial, the same strategy that I've taught you before is the same strategy that I'm going to use to take this trade. And this is the strategy, guys, that I've been using to grow my funded account. You already know, if you have been following me from the beginning of this year, that I'm currently trading a funded account from 𝗘𝗏𝗙, which is a 100k account, and then I equally have a 50k account with ProW. So this strategy is the same strategy that I'm using to trade this funded account, and I've seen a setup, all right, that I'm going to take a trade on, and that is what I want to share with you, and I'll be updating you along the way how the trade ends up. And I've made a step-by-step video already. If you have not seen that video, check out my previous video. I'm going to link that particular video in the video description. All right. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. By the way, if you want to trade any of this funded account, if you want to get a big capital to trade with any of this funded platform, the link to sign up will be in the video description. You can join any of this. These are the two crypto proofing platform that I'm using. So you can use the link in the video description to join them. And you can join us on Telegram as well to be updated with all of the free signals that we post there every day. So here is the previous trade that we took on BTC using the same strategy, and I'm going to explain that before we actually go on with it. And I've been using this strategy so far to grow my funded account, and the trade we are taking is swing trade. It's not a scalp trade, because at times I can hold this trade for a day, two, or even up to a week before it hits full TP, right? Which is why we are trading less volatile tokens like BTC, Ethereum, BNB, TRX, and some other tokens like ICP. I equally trade ICP using this funded platform. This is my funded account actually. So the first thing first, all we need is just one candle. And the first thing is to go to the daily time frame. Let me just walk you through the process. I'm not deleting all of this because I'm documenting it and I'm using it to show you what I'm looking at. So remember what I explained in that previous video is that we want to get the buyers of that market from the daily time frame, right? If the daily time frame says buy, we go ahead and buy. If you say sell, we go ahead and sell, right? And what are we looking for? We want to see the candle saying buy or sell. In this case, we are seeing a buy trade setup. Why? Because after we started dropping, remember this is the last trade we took, market keep dropping and dropping and dropping, right? After we started dropping, what happened? We had this massive, bearish candle, and the next day the market couldn't go below. So I didn't trade this particular day that the market closed green. So I want to see how this behaves. And what I was looking for is an engulfing candle to engulf this previous day, which this one did not do. We did not close below this one, neither do we close above it. So I was waiting for another candle to do that. And this one just closed at the same level with this this other previous day candle, but it did close above the previous day candle, right? So we did close above the previous day candle, and that is a signal that it is time for me to enter a buy trade. All right. And looking at our ascending trend line right here, that we were trading beneath it a few days ago, now we are trading above it. And there's every possibility that the close of today's candle will be closing, be trading above this particular previous day candle, and will be trading above the trend line which you have drawn. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio right here. Okay, so what do I do? As I explained in that video, once I look at and as I've seen my signals of whether to buy or sell on the daily time frame, the next thing I do is to go to the hourly time frame and start looking for entries. All right, so I want to go to the hourly time frame and start looking for entry. Now, because I'm doing this now, my entering would have been at this fair value gap right here. So you can see after we had this breakout above this trend line, right, we created a fair value gap right here. So my entering would have been at this fair value gap, which I already missed, right? That would have been my entry. All right, that would have been my entry because from the 4 hours time frame, there's actually an order block around here that is starting with this fair value gap. But since my entry will always be on the 1 hour time frame, so I just have to be here and take a trade from here to the upside. We could actually go down to the 15 minutes time frame and start looking for entry. But guys, I'm just going to set a limit order right here. Okay, so I'm going to set a limit order right here. So I'm going to be buying from this level right here if market pulls back down there. And remember, because it is BTC, my stop loss is always 3%. Okay, my stop loss is always 3%. So 3% or less, all right, but maximum will be 3%, will be around that area. And then we're looking for a risk reward ratio of 1 to 3. So let's see if we can get that. If BTC comes to this previous high, can we get a 1 to 3? Yes, we can, right? If we go to that 98,000 again, yeah, we could actually get that 1 to 3, right? 97, 98, we could get that 1 to 3. So this is the setup that I'm going to take right now with my stop loss just around that area of about 86 rather. All right, so this is the setup I'm going to enter this trade with. And for the funded account I'm trading, the strategy is very simple. Remember, my stop loss is 3%. Now, what I do personally, if I see a setup like this, I will take just one trade. So for the 100K account, I'm going to take only BTC, right? And then for the 50K account, I'm going to take only BTC. And I'm going to wait. If this is going to take me a day, 2, or even 1 week to hit full TP, I'm going to wait because I'm already risking 3% of that account. My 100K account, 3% of that is about $3,000. So I'm going to enter this trade with my margin here is going to be $10,000. And then my stop loss will be $3,000. I'm not going to take any trade until I close this either in profit or in loss. That's what is going to happen. Now, in a case where I need to take multiple trades on that account, all I need is, let's say, at most, all right, some of the discipline I'm inculcating into myself this year is at most, what I'm going to do is take 3 trades per this funded account. So if I'm going to take 3 trades, I'm going to just risk about $2,000 as margin. I'm going to use $2,000 as margin. And in each of those 3 trades, I'm risking about $1,000 as my stop loss. So it means if I enter a trade with $2,000, my stop loss will be minus 50%. So if it goes against me, I'm losing $1,000. That's for the first trade. The second trade, the same thing. The third trade, the same thing. So, but my daily drawdown, all right, for all of these accounts, my daily drawdown is 5%. So if it takes that in a day, it means that I've not hit that daily drawdown. And then my overall drawdown is 10%. So I have between $5,000 to $10,000 to play with for the 100K account. So that's how I trade. Okay, that's how I trade every day. And this strategy of swing trade has actually been very helpful, guys. I won't lie to you, it has been helpful. And I want you to try it. All right, go and try it and let me know in the comment section if it is working for you or not. That is it for this video, guys. If you want to get funded account, the links to either join 𝗖𝗄𝗙 or join the 𝗕𝗲𝗀 will be in the video description. All right, I'm going to make a subsequent video comparing these 2 platforms. They are all crypto proven platform, but one gives you more leverage compared to the other one. Just that one has a cheaper account size, which is $2,000 with the 𝗕𝗲𝗀. But with 𝗖𝗄𝗙, it is from $5,000 account size and above. So the choice is yours. You can choose whichever suits you, right? With my trading strategy, this one I'm sharing with you right here, I'll be updating you all the way. If this trade holds full TP, I'll update you. If it holds, stop loss, I'm going to be updating you going forward. Then the next one is to look at some other pairs that I trade, and I will use that same strategy to share what the outcome will be with you. That is it for this video, guys. I hope this will be helpful to you. Even if you are not trading a funded account, you can try this. If you are going to be holding a trade up to a week before it hits full TP, go ahead and try it and let me know in the comment section what the result will turn out to be. That is it for this video, guys. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that whenever I publish new videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. And above all, join us on Telegram and take advantage of all the free signals we share every day. I'll see you guys in my next video.